Hello, good evening, Friday night, 9 o'clock, Central European Time, +1. Welcome everybody, welcome at Koi TV live stream. Right from the shop, we've got a night curfew here in Holland, but we've got the special paper so we can travel from work to home, so that's no problem. Looking forward to this live stream. Last live stream with the Dutch one was really well, except from some beeps, but it was 1.5 hours, so that's why all the batteries stopped with it, but were empty, but now we're fully charged and charging, so should be okay for tonight. This is a Q&A, so please ask your question. There's a lot of questions coming up, I think, because it looks like spring is coming, and I really say it looks like, because here in Holland it was the last week, it was 2 weeks ago, we could skate on natural ice on the lakes, and last Saturday I saw Perry walking around this pond in his string, so it was really hot. It was a record of the hottest February, 15th of February or something like that. Now the and now it's getting, so it was quite hot for a week and a half, and now it's already getting a bit colder. It is a lot colder than last Wednesday evening, and we have to be careful. A lot of people started feeding their koi again. Be careful with that, because it can be in March it can be really cold as well, so please be careful with that. Oh, good evening, of course. Special welcome to the foreigners, the math Radu. Welcome, also welcome. Everybody, of course. It's good to see you. Or to see you here. I saw the first question of Matt. He is saying, I have a koi with raised scales on the tail and bacterial infection. I think, what's the treat? Yes, it can be bacterial infection. So I would get the koi out of the pond, check on the bottom if there's already a hole or a wound on the fish. That could be a reason, and yeah, it's good if you have any antibiotic. First take a swab, I should say, as a professional, but sometimes you don't have the time for that, and if you have any antibiotics you can try that. I would, if you have a room for it, put it apart, raise the temperature a bit, put 6 gram salt per liter in the water, not in your pond, but in the separate tank. So that's 6 kilo per ton, and then that will help a lot. That's what I think. Yeah, and please keep me posted on the situation. So now, of course, we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna do the koi of the week. We've got some new koi, so not the same koi as last Wednesday. We've got so many koi coming in, and already came in now 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah, so that's good. The good news is we test the Tosai, of course. Every breeder we test on KHV, not only in Japan for several times, but also in Holland. We get some koi separate from there, so when they come in, we take some sample koi from the boxes, and we keep them totally separate, other facility, raise the temperature, and then we can start testing on KHV. The result from Holland is negative, so that means good means positive. Negative for KHV. So we have that's already true. But we also tested in Germany. We've got 2 good labs, that laboratory that can test it really well. I think there's the only 2 places in Europe that can do it with really good accuracy. And they're doing well. The German test will come after this weekend. So the people that have any koi in the challenges, they will get maybe the first email this weekend about for after next Wednesday when you can come to visit and to pick up your koi from the Dainitsi Isa challenge, and of course from the Karashi koi challenge from Konichi. And of course we have the one and only Omosako Really Tatakoi Shirotsuri challenge. 2 places left, so it's really doing well, or it's really successful already. So we're gonna wait for those 2 places, and then we're gonna start that as well. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And then that was really the last challenge for this year, because many dealers started challenges this year. I think also because of the COVID, so 3 for us is more than enough. Okay. More news. Yeah, we have. That's also for the Dutch people and for the customers that can travel to here. Also for UK. We have Bacto Plus in the Bacto Plus and Saki Ikari as a main brand of koi food in our shop, and we had a really nice conversation. I had a really nice conversation with Yoshida Ryuju from the owner and the founder of the JPD company, and yeah, we talked. We have some great plans also, but also he explained to me more. We already tested with the JPD food, but we're gonna have that, introduce that as a main koi food in our shop as well. So we're gonna have on stock always those 3 koi food, and of course we have a secret food, and we have the premium koi food, the Koi House koi food, which is a mix of a few brands. And I'm really happy. We're gonna do the whole range in a lot of packages, so always on stock at Arts and Ends. Okay. One moment. Okay, then the next question is of mystery. Yeah. Whew. There we are again. So that battery is. It was also last live stream. We had a problem with the battery, and now this is the same. So I think the battery is really dead now. So we're here again. There was a mystery. What is the advantage of an air stone in a drum filter? In a drum filter, advantage of an air stone in a drum filter. I don't know what is that outside, on the outside of the drum, which you hear now, or in the drum itself with the, I don't know what place you mean, mystery. So please let me know. How do you add the garlic oil? How do you add the garlic oil? You mix it through the food? Yes, I mix it through the food, not the premium mix. We don't mix the garlic at all because I don't want it every time in my food. But once a week we put some garlic oil, or the fresh garlic on oil base at the supermarket. We just do a teaspoon of the food in the a teaspoon of garlic on the food, mix it, and then give it to the koi, but only once a week. There are some brands they have garlic in their food, and I don't like that. So that's why we don't do that. No, I can't find. Maybe on the sides of the bags. I give my koi a little bit every day, a little bit of koi house food. And that's okay, Jason. It's the temperature now. It's okay. But if it's getting really cold, please don't feed them anymore. Good evening. Good evening. If I have my KH at 6, and then my pH is around 8.4, is this too high, and will it affect the koi in any way? 8.4 is quite high, but it's better to have it 7.4, but in most ponds it's quite difficult because of the air we put in the pond, the pH is going up. We lower it. We also have 8.5, but we lower it now. The pH in that tank it's 7.7, so it's getting a lot lower already. Than the people that follow the movies and watch the movies, they saw also 8.1 and now 7.7. So it's really getting better. They can really live with 8.4, and a lot of people you don't see a difference. But yeah, 7.4, 7.5 is much easier to keep your ammonium level down. So that's why they like 7.4 better as well. Hello Wayne, hello Perry. Yeah, that's really good news. This is magic. Ta-da! What was the Milwaukee unit you were talking about on Wednesday night? The Milwaukee unit, Merlin. Can you open that box? Die kartonnen doos onder die hele. Daar, kijk maar eens aan. Yeah, onder die grote doos. You have to open it and then you can pick one out. Merlin is unpacking a box. We just got a new. We had 2 packages coming, and this was a bit late. So the people who were still waiting on their item. It's here now. It arrived. The pH. Yeah, pH and ORP controllers. It's really a nice unit, a device which you can measure the pH and the ORP. And ORP is oxidation reduction potential in English. So it measures the potential for the oxidation. How to say in English? what's the level of possible oxidation in your pond. And the higher, not too high, the better. So for example, if you have 150 to 210, one moment. Uh, 150 to 210, for example, that's really, really bad water quality. You need more oxidation. You need more oxygen. You need less organic material. So that is. Many other things can go on, bacteria. So you will get, with that level, it's really bad, and the chance of a bacterial infection is quite high. From 210 to 250, it's already better, but at 250 and up, it's really, really nice. You have almost no bacterial infection. Yeah, the water quality is really good. If you go up to 3 to 350, that normally you will succeed when you use ozone, O3. But in some cases, when you have for example, the stainless steel bucket showers, you will see the ORP can go up to 377 in my XXL pond with a lot of fish, a lot of food, but still it's really, really nice. 377 is quite high. Above 400 it's too high, but 377. I tested it yesterday, so not only I did the pH settings, but also the ORP, and it's really 377. So I'm really happy with that. It's a device. It's really nice, easy to work with. I will show you a bit because this needs to go to a customer, so I don't want to spoil his unboxing. It's a really nice device where you can set also. So if, for example, you have it's like a guard, so you can set the pH, for example, on 7 with the little screw, and then you get the below, yes. So this button you put on below, and as soon as the pH goes below 7, which is of course a problem, the device puts power on the socket, and the socket you can put in anything you want. So for example, for the pH you can have a basket with KH plus with a small pump, really small pump, and that is just there until the pH goes down. If you have a pH crash and you're not there, then that bucket the pump will start running as soon as the power gets on the socket, and then the KH goes up, and of course the pH also goes up. That is also possible with the ORP. For example, if I go below 2, I set it at 290 at the moment, 290. 219, that is, sorry, then the air is going, I've got extra air pump going on, so the oxygen is a really good oxidator, and so if the oxygen level is too low, also the ORP is going too low. One moment, maybe there's a problem. Okay, that is something else. So that's the ORP, the Milwaukee ORP meter. I can send it to, of course, the UK. for the people in Holland, also for the people in England, if you're a Koi Cave member, you get your annual fee for the Koi Cave. You get it back, 1750, so as a discount, and it's really nice device. That's that. That's no more commercial tonight, I think. Karen, Karen is here. Clap on, clap off, yes. You flap your hands and you are gone. Yes, it's it's really a gift. Sometimes on YouTube there's an air stone in the entry chamber of the drum filter. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's because some drum filters leave a lot of dirt in the first chamber. I can imagine that if it's too deep or if it's not good manufactured, you will have some dirt on the first chamber. By putting the air in, you will have the dirt will flow around and go into the drum. That's, I think, the only reason. I don't think the extra oxygen is not the good place at that point. So that can be the only thing, I think. The Rolf is already answering. How do you lower the pH? Tap water here in West Brabant is 8.4. When I rate my pond in the summer, it sometimes raised till 9. More commercial coming up. You can, several things. You can lower it by using bacteria. When you use a lot of bacteria, the pH goes also down. For example, with the Bacter Power, you will see the pH is going down. You can also use, I don't know to say, I will say it in Dutch, veen blocker. But that is your water turn brown, so be careful with that. Using instead of air, using oxygen. Put in oxygen in your pond, not just air mix, but the oxygen, only oxygen. You need less, and then the pH will also go down. For me, it's now like a quest to lower it, because I know it's possible. So we do it with the clay, we do it with the bacteria, and that in most of the time I'll do it with that. But if not possible, I have the other tanks. I have pH also 8.4. It's no problem. 9 is quite high. So you have to measure your oxygen. If your oxygen level is okay in the water, so you have at a certain temperature in the summer, for example, the 100% oxygen level in your pond is important. 100% or 90% is good. So if that's there, and you can put one of the air stones, for example, off, one of the air pumps off, and still the oxygen level is okay, 90 to 100%, then you will see when that aeration is off, you get the pH goes down a lot. So you have to measure the rest. So the oxygen, if the oxygen is still okay, you can put some air stones or some air pumps off. That's important. Okay. I feed my koi once a week. Ed, I would do or feed them or don't feed them at all. So once a week they keep like the hunger feeling. If we stop eating, after 4 days the hunger feeling hungry is gone. It's gone. As soon as you eat just a small bit, the hunger feeling is getting back. So that's also with koi. So you have to be careful not to. So they are like Fuji Omo said to me, explained me that he says koi has 2 different stages. So you have an eating koi that is totally another being, another animal than the non-eating koi, and that's really true because I think when you at the breeders and especially in the autumn where they don't get any food, the koi are swimming around but not paying attention to us, not searching for koi food, just swimming around, relaxed swimming around. As soon as they get food, they get more stress, and they will always look for food. The whole time they will look for food, and then sometimes they get some food. So you have to or have the koi in that state, no food at all, or if you feed them, I would feed them every day a bit. So maybe twice the amount you give once a week, but separated every day. So every day a bit in. That's better for your filtration system because the bacteria also get the amount of food all week long instead of only on Sunday or only on Saturday. So that's really important to do, not once a week. With all new fish coming in the greenhouse, the only place where you have fish, or is there another facility? If there is, can I see it? Yes, there is. No, you can. So yes, we have another quarantine facility, and that's like my secret place. That's also where other breeders have secret. All breeders have secret facilities, and also I have one secret facility, and it's quite a nice place. But it's not like I'm ashamed of the state of the place, but it's the place where we keep koi that are it's for me and after quarantine, a good quarantine period, because when the tanks now are all full, we cannot get the new koi in here because we don't have place, and we don't want to mix the already tested koi with the with the new koi. So we get them from another. We put them in that place, and as when we say on internet new koi coming in, most of the time they are already been in Holland for at least 3 weeks. And it's not, I don't want to be rude, but no, sorry. Thank you for the clear explanation. Last year I bought an oxygen meter from you. I need to go use more often in the season. Yes, Edwin, please text me when you find out when you have the levels. I know you are quite advanced, but maybe I can think with you. Is bacteria home media a good substitute to Bucky House media for a shower filter? Will it still reduce nitrates? If you mean for the comparing to the original Momotaro, for example, we have original Momotaro bacteria home, and we've got the Midori. One moment. Wordt die andere batterij opgeladen? Ja. Oké. Okay. Maybe if we're gonna drop this battery, we're gonna switch again. So please stay here. So I see one question coming up. Stefan, do you have a pond at home? So yes, how big is it? No, I don't have a pond at home. You know what? It's quite pricey. No, I've got many ponds here. I've got the XXL pond. It's not my own pond, of course. It's the shop's pond, but I treat it as my own pond. I don't want to. If after a whole day, we started quite early today, for example, all day working with ponds, and then when I come home, another pond is waiting for me. So no, thank you. So that's why I don't have a pond. So I love koi, and I'm really. It's of course it's my work, but it's also my hobby. But the yeah, so here's my hobby. I don't take my hobby to my home. Oh yeah, here is the Midori bacteria home. It's also working really well. We can, after a month time, is it still working? After a month time, we have the same result. So after putting in after a month, we have the same result as the Momotaro filtration and the bacteria home. So yeah, I like this, and this is much cheaper. These were quite expensive, I think, 250, and this is 55 a box, euro, 55 euro a box. So it's really, really cheap and good. Okay, that's that. Okay, do you have a pond? No, I don't have a pond. Can I put Melkzuurbacteria? Yeah, you can put Melkzuur. Acid, milk acid bacteria. What is the? I will come up with it. Yeah, you can put it in. We don't use it in a liquid form. We only have that the acid milk bacteria, and we have it in the health, not in the enzyme strong food. We put it in there, and from Sensuke we put it in there, and that's how we use the Melkzuurbacteria, the acid bacteria, and that's the reason why we use the big ponds, the 55 ton and the 60 ton, 70 ton pond. It's too we don't put that much in, so we put it in the koi food, and that helps a lot, really a lot. Does your wife know about the secret koi house? My wife doesn't know I work with koi. Yes, she Françoise works with koi daily. Yeah, we do it together. So yes, she knows. I had a delivery today from Sensuke, healthy up and filter sand, hopefully to help with my koi through the spring, and hope with new filter. Yes, I think so. Is that what? Did you get it from us, or did you get it in England? It's okay if you get it from someone else, but I'm curious where you got it from. Do you use oyster shells in one of your systems? No, I don't use any oyster shells. The KH in the tap water is really high already, so we don't need any more oyster shells, and we have KH plus, and that works really well. So of course we measure, because with a lot of algae, with a lot of bacteria working, the KH will go down, but we don't use oyster shells. Do you how many grams of koi food can one box of 10 kilogram Midori handle in a trickle per day? How many, sorry. I don't know really. I have two bucky. So what? I have two bucky showers, two bucky showers. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20 boxes, and I can feed 3 kilo per day, no problem. So let's say 2 kilo goes to the. So yeah. Yeah, I think 100 gram or more. Yeah. Okay, what's that? One moment. What is the maximum amount of koi that you can put together with the koi that are in your pond, of what is verstandig, what's wise to do. It's difficult. It's difficult question, because if you do it on the right way, if you have them in quarantine first, you have the new koi. Let's say you have 10 new koi. Some people, Perry, have that situation where you have 10 new koi, for example. And then if you want to introduce, if you have a quarantine room separate, I would do 3, 3, 3, 3, something like that. And then you have more than 10 or just 9. But I would do something like that. But it's possible to put in 10. At least they have to be clean, and you can monitor the pond at once. So you have those 10 extra in, and then you will have to see what's happening, because you have some cross infection, maybe bacterial infection, so you have to check on that. But I have some tricks I cannot say on YouTube how to prevent those bacterial infections. Koi of the week? Is that already flashing now? Yeah. Koi of the week. Sorry, koi of the week. So we can change the battery of the main camera again. So I need to order some new batteries. These are really beautiful koi, hand-picked, higher quality than the standard boxes. The Showa, Deutsche Showa, Hi-Utsuri, Jinrin Hi-Utsuri. Oh, the chai. Where is it? Oh, there it is. They're still, you can see they're a bit in not really well yet. These koi are from Miyatora, and these are about 19 to 24 centimeters. Really beautiful koi. I will point some. This is here is a Deutsche Showa. This is a beauty. This is a beauty. Deutsche Showa. 3 Deutsche Showa on a row. Now in the shade of the tank. They will come. I really like this Hi-Utsuri. Really nice. Three stripes. Good pattern on the head, like this. And with Hi-Utsuri, you have to keep in mind that the black is not changing that much. So with like a shirotsuri, if you see some black on the like this Tansho Showa, you can see still some black here, here, here. That will come up. But with a Hi-Utsuri, if it's like this, it's a big chance this is going to be like this also when it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. So not changing that much, and that's why I like that those Hi-Utsuri I have here. One, of course, this one I like as well. Really good Jinrin, and it's really red, really intense red. So these are nice. And then how did we do it last time with this? We put it in there. Mm-hmm. You will have a look at it already here. One moment, guys.
Nee, grote. Die kan je wel meetrekken.
These are just a sample. I didn't select them. I just before the I just got some net scoop. It's gonna work like that. This is for the challenge. So if people come to the shop, they get an invitation, of course. Hello, can you pick up your challenge karashi koi? And yeah, this is about 20 fish. These are, and then you can choose your koi from. They've got, Konichi has red karashi, really yellow, beautiful yellow karashi. Deutsch, quite big already, with nice scales on the side. A bit almost to really light to dark red. Really nice dark red karashi. So, and that's why I have this in here. They promised us 13 to 15 centimeters, but they already grown a bit. This is 16 centimeters. (17.5 centimeters). So they're already growing. The biggest one in here is now 20 centimeters. So when I got the order, so 6 weeks ago now, they were all 13 to 15 centimeters, and now we've got even some bigger ones swimming in the mix. I think the biggest one is 22, and the smallest one is now, I think, about 15. So it's really nice mix. I'm really looking forward to the beginning of the challenge. So that was now I've got wet hands. So sorry, Edwin, just to be, there should be some standards, but I don't have the figures in my head about how much it is. We test quite a lot with the trickle towers, but we didn't test with the amount of grams. We test what is the best flow rate on the amount of bacteria house and of bacteria home, and then we can see, okay, this flow with this amount, we can have the best result, for example. So that's what we do, not the amount of food. We got the Aqua Source Cano delivered today. I don't know what that is, Karen, or I don't know what. Hi, Steph. Are you taking part of the Niata Breeders Auction this year? Yes, Geoff. It's really nice. I don't have the link. If you can find the link, Geoff, can you put it in the live chat? I've got, of course, the link for the dealers, but it doesn't show the koi that nicely. So if you put it in, I can show the people the breeders auction. And yes, as a Sinkokai member, I can directly bid on the koi, and yeah, we're looking forward to the auction. It's this weekend, I think. This weekend on Monday. Yeah, it's quite. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, yeah. So so that is. Yes, got it from the UK. Tried to website, but it was in Dutch. We also have an English Sensuke website, really sensuke-koi.eu, I think. Be careful, because if the label of filter sand is still on the bottle, that's the old name. That's already 3 years ago now. So if that's the case, I will swap the bottle for you. That's that. How long do you quarantine the koi when they come from Japan, and how does the heat cycle work for KHV? We have standard 3 weeks, 3 weeks of quarantine period, and when we get the koi in, it doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, it's always about 15 degrees. The next day, those 3-4 koi per breeder will be at 19, and then the KHV test is starting at least 14 days, but we prefer 20 to 21 days for the incubation, and then we test on the KHV. Yeah, that is normally what we do with the quarantine period. Yeah, like that we do that. And of course, sorry, when the koi arrive, they always have fluke. It's like a present from the breeders. They don't do it on purpose, but it's quite. Yeah, it's quite. They always have fluke, so we always treat them on fluke. Not the first day. After a few days, we treat them against fluke, and then we monitor, we swap. We do a lot of swaps for any other parasite, cellular parasite, and then if they're not there, we don't have to treat them. If they're there, we treat them. And normally we treat them just to be sure. Okay. Koi of the week. Oh. Perry, quarantine, koi, home. But I must say that we are one of the really few breeders, dealers that really import their fish themselves, really do all the transport ourselves. And that's why we also we choose to do the KHV test in Japan ourselves. So we don't wait for the breeder to do it. We test them also in Japan. So that's why we have we already tested them there, but just to be sure, we always also do it over here. Yeah. It's quite the same, Matt. Matt, oh, that's a good one. Do Karashi koi color change as they get older? Yeah, these will be the red ones, the orangey ones in here will be quite red in the future, and the really white ones will be light yellow. So they tend to get a bit darker in the future when they get older. Steven Schuller. This is the auction. Merlijn, can you show the screen? Merlijn is here as well, of course. This is the breeders auction. This is the the auction with the Maruhero. Now many breeders, all breeders, and they try to show their best koi. The koi and that's the same. We try to do the same with our auction on the website. It's the koi that many people want, and if for example, if Maruhero has a beautiful Jinrin Tansha Showa, I want to buy it. Someone else wants to buy, another dealer he likes a lot wants to buy it. Then if he sells it to me, he has one happy dealer and one dealer that's not so happy. And if it's 5 dealers, he has one happy dealer and 4 dealers that are not happy. So what their option is then is to say, fight it out yourselves. I put my best koi on the auction and then have a look. So these koi are really top koi. It's really nice because it's different kind of breeders. So it's not like the Nichi or the Momotaro or the Sakai auction where it's all Kosanke and a few sidekicks. This is many varieties, so it's really nice to see. And it's also good to compare koi so you can see the difference between the Hiroi Doitsu and the Shinoda Doitsu koi. It's nice. So they're all here with a movie, of course. So you can click on the picture. Sometimes they have sets like this, 3. So they don't do them separate, and it's really nice. I like this Maruten Showa from Shinoda. Shinoda. Nogami also has really beautiful sets of Kohaku. I really like as well. Kumariu from Koneko, Kumariu. Jinrin Hajiro, also beautiful. The Maruju, oh, look at this. It's a bit slow internet, but this is a really nice Inusuma Kohaku. Oh. Sorry?
Command Shift P.
Sorry. Here is look at this. And now it's really slow internet, but I'll try. You can see the movie as well. So you can see, because the picture, you can of course make it nicer, but you can really see if a movie is adjusted. And you like this Kohaku, this movie, you can see it's just normal. There's no, the red is normal. It's not like insanely red because of a filter on the movie. So it's really nice to see. This is made by just by a phone, and really nice. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. So many other koi, really beautiful koi. And I can imagine it's difficult because if you take the koi with the nicest pattern on this auction, it will go the price will be going quite high. But some koi will keep at the normal price range. And keep in mind, these are top koi. Like this is a beautiful koi. Yeah, it takes it's not cheap if you have to buy it as well. So yeah, it's different. Now let's go back to the camera. Thank you, Stefan. Karen, the filter and radio have no shown tonight. Looks like the same. Yeah, it can be the same. Is the buy of this Karashi from Konichi a one-time deal, or will you be able to buy other next year? Do you need an... No, Stefan, I don't need Konichi Europe. I didn't need, because we did already last year. We had to prove by box and certificate, but last year we had beautiful Kujaku from Konichi. We had Showa from Konichi. So we don't need the Europe version of Konichi. And this Karashi, this was a good opportunity. Normally 300 piece of this quality, it's difficult. No other dealers at this moment, but I think we have an opening now because they had an issue with the koi. They were not at Konichi anymore, so they didn't want to have it back. They don't want to, so we helped them out. Is a strange word, but yeah, we took them all. It's not like, oh, can we have 50, because then they have 50, 250 left, and who is next? No, we bought all at once, so we knew we get also the best and the less, the not so good ones, but I didn't see any koi with missing fins, or I saw only one koi with a big, like a bird mark on the belly, only one, and the rest is really clean koi. So yeah, good. When you put the Koi Games koi and the Karashi koi into the pond, is it helpful to put some Faircorn into the pond as well when you use many? When yes, how many grams? There's a pump somewhere. Can you hear that? Oh, okay. Some funny noise coming. You can put some Faircorn, not only for the Konichi but if you enter koi in your pond, you can put in some like Faircorn S or the Super Tabs from Air Aqua. You can put in, and it will help a bit. So yeah, you can do. I don't know the grams because I don't use Faircorn S anymore, and I don't use Super Tabs anymore. So I cannot say, but there's a manual with it, so you can read it. Koi cannot tolerate temperature fluctuation. What about transport from Japan? Or the temperature does not fluctuate much? I know what you mean. So for example, if we change a lot of temperature here, we've got white spot disease the next day almost. In Japan, the breeders they prepare their koi. The good breeders. I know some breeders in Japan. They have beautiful koi, but they cannot prepare koi for transport, or they cannot pack that well. So we don't buy at those breeders anymore, because we want healthy fish in our shop. but they make sure it's 15 degrees. It's also in the airplane, it's 15 degrees. We can choose for the section in the airplane, 15 degrees. And when it arrives here, it's also 15 degrees in the tanks. So the temperature is quite stable. That's also the reason why the last shipment, normally the last shipment is end of June, and sometimes we have to stop when it's really hot. Last year we had some really ridiculous hot weeks, quite early summer. We had to stop the transport. But now, that's the good news coming up, we have some boxes with airco inside. So we are already sending, in the middle of summer when it's really hot in Japan, we have koi sent to Holland with a stable temperature of 15 degrees with an airco. Not a cool pack or anything, no, really airco on battery, and it really works well. That's that. Will koi grow much at 17 to 18 degrees? Yeah, they will. They will. It's 18 degrees, 17, okay. 18 is a bit better, but they grow. 21, they grow really big. Sorry, a bit faster. But sometimes 18 degrees is quite good. For example, the Dainichi and Isa, if you keep them at 26 degrees, I think you will stretch the koi so fast the colors won't keep up, and the color go down, and it's hard to get the color back, or it's not possible to get the color back. So yeah, it's good. It's the 18 is nice to see. Yeah, koi, Showa, nice, Frank. Hoi Stefan, how many % moving bed material per 100 liter, for example? I use 100 liter, 50 liter of moving bed, sometimes 60, it's possible. We have 1200 liter of moving bed in 1200 in 2000 liters, so that is possible. It's possible, and they're really moving well. Okay guys, it's already 10:02, and we have much things to do yet. So we're gonna do the lottery, and today's lottery we have the two prizes. We've got the Koi House Premium Mix. It's a small bucket. It's about 1200 gram, about, don't pin me on it, but it's a small bucket of premium koi food. That's the koi food we mix for you at the temperature at the day's temperature. So if you order it now, you get like a spring food for suitable for spring, 10 to 15 degrees. If you order it when the temperature in the pond is above 15, you will get another food. If you order it in August or in the beginning of August, you get the color food, and you can request also when you order it in the website. You can koihuis.nl. You can order it, and then you will see. What will you see? Oh yeah. You can say in the comments like, oh I have a growing tank or anything, and then I will adjust the mix. It's really nice. JPD is in here, Bacto Plus is in here, Saki Hikari is in here, and one or two other food brands I cannot mention, and some supplements. So it's really nice koi food. And for once it's really we have to be careful because we're almost out of stock. We've got the Mineral Plus to also start in the spring, but we use it in summer. Of course, we use it all year long, but in winter only once every 1 or 2 months. in spring and summer every 2 weeks. Only 2 gram, only 2 gram. So this is looks like a small package, but you can use it on a big tank for almost a whole season. 2 grams per ton put in your pond, and you will see the koi will change a lot. The skin quality, the color come up, and anything. So it's really nice. Yeah, put in. You're already ahead of me. Put in Koi Cave, Koi TV. Koi TV is nice to do. And then I go to Nightbot. Here's the Nightbot. And we do I'm gonna roll it in a few seconds because we've got a delay, so I have to wait for a few seconds. That's that. So we had the koi of the week. We had the most questions I answered. If I didn't answer your question, please put them in the when this video is uploaded. You can put them in the comments, and I can try to answer them there, or in the next live stream next Friday, of course, and next Wednesday we have the Dutch live stream. Everything. The walk around this time we didn't do that. It's quite dark at the XXL tank, and we have the karashi already here, so we didn't have to walk around. Okay, we're gonna go 3, 2 for the koi food, premium koi food. Mark Truijen. Mark, it's gonna go to Zealand, I think. So congratulations. And the next one is Johan de Meersman. You've got the Mineral Plus. Congratulations on that. Okay. Guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. It was a nice episode. Many people are watching. That's good. And please like, thumbs up. Please put some thumbs up, because we're only 16 likes at the moment, and we're at least with 88 people. So please put your thumb up and share this. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe here, and then it means a lot to us, and it helps us help the channel get more famous. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.